take multiple takes.
Alright.
And I'll edit it and put on oatmeal and grits.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's make sure it's...
Should we title it?
Okay. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Hold on, guys. This is the worst fan base bracket. Shoot. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Alright. This is the bracket. Good luck reading it.
Very legible.
Alright, now we're gonna go into it. Okay. Car seat, headrest, and Alex G.
I feel like it's hard because car seat headrest fans are all furries and chronically online. But, like, I feel like Alex G fans are also kind of, like... I hate saying this, but they're normies. I can't come up with a better word than that. I feel like anyone can listen to Alex G. And I just hate normal people. I'm not like other people. They don't understand. You know Jughead from what's it called? What's that? Riverdale. You know what I'm talking about?
Which one is he?
He's like normal people scared. That's Evan Peters.
Which actor? Is he the spouse?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like Jughead from Riverdale. While thinking about Alex G.
I don't know if I know an Alex G fan. Like, to the point where, like, they love him. Like, everybody listens to him, but nobody's, like, a diehard, like, committed fan, you know?
In case you haven't noticed, I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in. And I don't want to fit in.
That's what he said in the show?
Have you ever seen me without the stupid hat on? That's weird. Yeah.
He said that in the show?
Yeah, that, like, reminds me of, like, Alex G fans.
What? Who wrote that script?
I know, Riverdale sucks.
We're good enough topic.
It's just the first bracket, and I'm already doing really bad here.
So, we're going car seat headrest.
I guess, yeah, they're more insufferable. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I see so many Alex G sounds on TikTok, and it's always, like, the most, like, annoying possible people using it.
Maybe they are more annoying, though.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the more TikTok popularity, the worse the fans are going to be.
Exactly. And Alex G's definitely...
Okay. You've convinced me.
Wow, I can't believe Carsey Harris hasn't made it onto the next round.
That's good.
I know.
You don't want your people to move on.
I guess.
I'm going with Tame Impala on this one.
Did you know it's just one guy? Did you know it's just one guy?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm making a joke.
I know. There's some Mac fans that are actually, like, cool, though.
Yeah, maybe, like, 4 or 5 years ago.
No, it's like...
But now they're all just, like...
No, it's like the guys that live in, like, the Midwest, and they wear, like, the flat brim hats.
The flat brim hats and the low-cut Vans.
They skate.
And the cuff jeans.
Yeah. Tame fans, you can't really say the same. It's just, like, drug-using, like, long-hair men.
That probably smell weird.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of a concert crowd. Okay, actually... I feel like a Mac DeMarco crowd would be, like, cool.
When I went to all Tame shows, it was mostly just, like, teenage girls.
That's, like, the worst thing you could go to.
So you have to consider that fan base, because they all listen to fucking Currents.
Yeah.
But when I went to the Mac DeMarco show, it was just a bunch of hippie couples, like, fucking each other in the pit. And it was really uncomfortable.
I guess I'm seeing the good too much. I gotta see the bad.
I'm like also split. We're only on the second one here, and I'm very split.
There's gotta be a definitive. I don't know. I just think it's like Tame is drug users. Mac DeMarco is just like weed. Tame Impala fans will tell you like why shrooms will change your outlook on life.
Okay, true. You can put Tane.
Okay. Deftones and Tool.
Tool listeners will also tell you why shrooms will change your life and why DMT.
Except it's not shrooms, it's DMT.
DMT
yeah.
and like fucking peyote.
They'll show you like the music video or like the visuals for the albums and be like, okay, it would be way crazier if we were on DMT right now. Like it would be way cooler. Trust me, it's really cool. Trust me, this 13-minute song would be great if we were just high as shit off DMT. It would be more. You could sit through it. Okay,
I've like worked with somebody that was avidly into Tool and I could not stand him, but also the people who listen to Deftones are like 13-year-old girls or like 45-year-old men. And you know the 13-year-old girls are insufferable. I'd much rather hang out with the 45-year-old Deftone fans.
This one's hard because you have like the new age fans and then you have the old farts. But the Tool old farts are still as bad. The Tool old heads are the same, like they behave the same way as but there's not as many new Tool fans.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, I feel like Tool fans have mellowed out.
So I feel like the best way to do this is like, if we went to each of these concerts right now, which one would be more insufferable?
Deftones.
It would be the Deftones one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a good way to.
It's a good way to put it.
Yes.
Tyler and Frank.
They're both horrible.
It also depends on like what era the Tyler fan is stuck in.
I saw this tweet the other day.
Are there
that
still
was
like Goblin Tyler fans?
No.
Where they're still making stuff like that?
No, I saw this tweet the other day where this person was like praising Tyler for having a more feminist approach to his music nowadays. They're like, we need more feminism in the rap culture. All this shit.
The comments on like the music videos he's been putting out recently are so bad. It's like, this is so deep.
Oh my god.
This is so, like the one with all of his past personas. They're like, this is so deep. Throughout this video, you see him like going through his eras and like killing off his past self. And the shirtless one is actually just his true self. It's just Tyler. And then like all the replies are like, yo, that's so true. Yo, I didn't think of that. Tyler's a fucking mastermind. Like, this is like plain symbolism. It's like made for a 12-year-old to be able to figure out.
That is true.
And Frank?
I feel like Frank Ocean fans are like people that are hype beasts, but like, oh, I'm better than that. Like I'm not hype beast.
There's like
I'm a step above that.
There's also the side where they also think of him as like a musical genius, because like Pyramids has like a scheme of
the Night's Beat Switch.
Yeah, Pyramids has a scheme of like at a third of the way through the song something changes, and then 2/3 of the way and it represents like a pyramid, and like people freak out over that.
Oh god.
Yeah. So there's like music heads for them too, and I feel like there's really not that many for. Actually, Igor was pretty bad. With people saying like he's a genius.
Make meaning and all this. Yeah.
God, this one's hard.
You see why I
This one's difficult. I thought it was gonna be easy. I thought it was easily gonna be Tyler.
I told you.
I think it's Frank, because at least Tyler fans. I feel like Frank fans are serious 24/7. Like you can't make fun of them for being a Frank fan.
Yeah.
You can make fun of a Tyler fan.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, I feel like Frank Ocean fucking scams and like just disrespects his fans all the
cock
time.
ring.
Not even that. Like, yes, that's horrible, but also, I just feel like he's like constantly like edging his fans, and it's just kind of disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like I feel like his artistry is just like a joke. Sorry, I shouldn't put dirt on his name like that, but like it's kind of frustrating.
I don't know. it's been 7 years now since Blonde. And then he had the whole DHL loadout where we were like 100% certain an album was coming out. He dropped In My Room, DHL, and then just went back to nothing.
Yeah.
Like we got
2 good songs.
There might have been 3 singles. I think there was 3.
There was Dear April, and what was the other one? I don't even...
It was like side A and side B or something.
See, it wasn't even good enough to remember.
No. I mean, they were good, but like, come on. Like, is like, this isn't... It's not gonna change. Like, nothing is this good to wait for. Nothing is this good to wait for. I don't know what he's sitting on, but it's not good to wait 7 years. Like, it's an album at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's a fucking album. Just drop it. God.
Okay, well...
Like, I get you respect your art, but...
You know what's tomorrow? Or is it next weekend? He's performing live at Coachella.
Yeah.
So, I think it's either tomorrow or next Sunday.
I think it's next Sunday.
Yeah.
So he's gonna announce something.
We'll see something. We'll post an update in the comments.
We'll get one new Frank song, and we'll be set for the next 5 years. One live performance from Frank.
I heard his new thing is like DJing. So.
I can't wait till he wears a shirt that says "Gaslighting is bad."
Why be racist, sexist, and homophobic when you could just be quiet? That's so bad.
I can't wait until he wears a... Guys, please don't gaslight. And then everybody's like, oh my god. Frank, you're so deep. Alright. We got sidetracked. And we just started shitting on Frank right there. Alright, Bjork and Grimes. This one I don't know a lot about. I just feel like Grimes fans probably smell a lot worse than Bjork fans.
The thing with... I think Grimes is more annoying than her fans.
This isn't about the artist, though.
I know. I feel like Grimes fans, like, are not afraid to call her out on her bullshit.
Is there, like, a Elon connection anywhere in here?
I feel like we have to disregard that because we're not talking about the artist. We're not supposed to.
I know, but did... Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, if there's fans of Grimes that are, like, giant Elon fans...
No, that doesn't exist.
Okay.
At least not to my knowledge. And I follow a lot of Grimes stan accounts on Twitter.
I think I'm gonna have to leave this one up to you.
I feel like Bjork fans, like, are kind of entitled to be like, oh, I listen to Bjork.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you even know who she is?
Yeah, but, like...
Do you know where she's from? Do you even know where she's from? Her voice is so unique. There's nobody else like that.
There's no one else doing it. Like, you can't cover a Bjork song.
Yeah. And the cat music. No, this isn't about the artist.
Yeah.
But that was a compliment. That cat video is awesome.
It is awesome. I feel like... Also, like, okay, her new album, I feel like people were, like, being so hardcore about when, like, her new album released, be like, this is, like, the greatest thing ever, blah, blah, blah. It was, like, in my opinion, very mid. And I feel like people that, like, aren't viciously into her, like, also think it's mid, but, like, her fans went really hard for her and be like, oh, this is, like, the next new big thing. When it really wasn't. Also, Melanie Martinez, like, ripping off Bjork. Like, I feel like that also made it just kind of distasteful. I don't know. I didn't like the commentary when her new album came out. I didn't like the conversation around it.
Okay, so, yeah. So she's fine, but her fans are just, like, they're kind of like her spokesperson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just put Grimes down.
Smellier.
Because it's smellier.
This is another one that I can't really... I know Mitski fans are, like... They can be pretty bad.
Just put down Mitski.
Okay.
We're just gonna have to put down Mitski because there's a lot more conversation around that, and a lot more room for
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever heard
degenerative
a song.
conversation. Japanese Breakfast, I feel like all of their fans are like, I don't know, just like, oh, they're like, Japanese Breakfast is the best artist ever, blah blah blah. Nobody else is doing it like them, blah blah blah. Like, this is their greatest new thing ever, but it's also just kind of mid.
Yeah. Nirvana and Foo Fighters. This is one I could fight over. It's Nirvana. I know that you had Foo Fighters going into this, but back to the concert thing. It's gotta be Nirvana. It's the same thing
I'd
as
much
Deftones.
rather. I feel like I would have more fun at a Nirvana show than a Foo Fighters
Because
show.
of the artists, though. The fans would be a lot worse.
I would kind of like the insufferableness of Nirvana fans.
So you're just one of them.
I guess I am just one of them.
Because Foo Fighters, you're just gonna have nobody under the age of like 35 is going to a Foo Fighters show without their dad.
Yeah.
So like that it wouldn't be bad. Nirvana, you would have like you would have every demographic. You would have like the older like real Nirvana fans, you would have the TikTok ones, you would have like the fake punks, and they would all have the same shirt on, the one from Walmart.
Okay, fine. Put Nirvana. What'd you call it? What'd you call the Pooh Fighters?
Pooh Fighters. Do we agree with Nirvana?
Yes.
That's not a very definitive
No,
yes.
it's fine. We'll see who we have to go against next.
All right. This is before I knew I could zoom in.
This one's rough because they're both extremely. Okay, depending on what year and era you're looking at, both extremely toxic. I would say Marina and the Diamonds circa, like, 2013 is, like, a lot more damaging to the culture.
Mm-hmm.
More influential, but definitely more, like, people are actually probably harming themselves.
Oh.
Yeah. But I would say, like, modern day Marina and the Diamonds, absolutely not. But I wouldn't say it's
They got better?
Yes, but it's not as culturally significant.
Okay.
But you know how Lana fans are.
Yeah.
Like,
sort
also
of.
insufferable. And always have been.
I don't know. I don't know if I can write Lana because of those, like, old ladies that cover her songs on TikTok that are on yours all the time. Those are amazing. And that brings it down. But I don't know. I feel like I haven't really... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough.
I would say Marina circa 2013 was definitely more damaging, but I would say just because Lana is probably more relevant now,
Yeah.
there's, like, more opportunity for, like, horrible conversation between fans.
I just feel like going through a divorce with a Lana fan would be fucking awful. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just feel like it would be fucking awful. I don't know why. It's just...
I guess, yeah. Okay, put Lana. We should
want
listen.
Lana?
Or is it gonna be Lana against Nirvana?
Yeah.
We should listen to Lana's cover of Heart Shaped Box later.
That sounds awful.
It's not bad.
Oh, it's not?
It's kind of hot.
Alright. We'll listen to it. Now we have a whole nother side.
This is also, like, my least two, like, favorite fan bases in the entire planet. What do you know?
I don't know. Just, like, based off of the 1975's... I don't know, like, I haven't interacted with either of their fan bases, but, like, from their music, I feel like their fan base is really bad. Just because it's, like...
What do you get from that?
Like... I don't know. What did I say to you when we were listening to it in the car a while ago? It's like,
You sound like Charlie Puth.
yes, he sounded like Charlie Puth. It's like One Direction for like young adults. That's what it sounds like to me.
You're not wrong.
And then Phoebe Bridgers is like also somebody I wouldn't want to go through a divorce with, but they would put you through the divorce. Lana fans, the man would be trying to get the divorce.
He would serve the papers.
Yeah, Phoebe Bridgers would be the woman serving the papers.
Yeah.
But they would both be equally as
horrible.
Yeah.
This one's like really rough, genuinely.
I'd probably go the 1975.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
But I don't know, like, what their fans... I think it's based on how many Stan accounts there are. Like, the more Stan accounts you
probably have the equal amount of Stan accounts.
The more Stan accounts you have, the worse your fan base is.
I would honestly say they're, like, the same level.
Like, if BTS was on here, they would be, like, in the finals already. Because when I had Instagram, like, I'd be on sports pages. And there would be comments. And I'm like, what the fuck? How are you here? Why?
BTS Army.
Why are you commenting on the Celtics game post? Please stop.
Fucking God.
But anyway, that was off topic.
I guess you could put the 1975 because all the fans will defend Maddie's horrible behavior. But I feel like all Phoebe fans will like acknowledge.
Like they're aware.
They will acknowledge and they will talk about Phoebe's bad actions. But I feel like all of Maddie Healy's fans will like sweep it under the rug the best they can. Also, I hate that they've like made music together.
These two?
Yeah. They like no. Oh, have you not seen the picture of Maddie Healy like tit grabbing Phoebe Bridgers? It's fucking insane. I can guarantee you, that's the reason why Phoebe Bridgers and Paul Mescal they were engaged. I can guarantee you that's why the engagement broke off.
Holy shit.
So Maddie Healy tit grabbing.
I feel like Maddie Healy's not fully developed.
He's not
cognitively.
He
just from like what I've seen, and he's always beefing with that other British guy, the one he's just as bad. Oh, he should have been on here. What's his name? The other British guy that Maddie Healy's always making fun of. He makes like the shitty emo pop music.
Youngblood?
Yes, Youngblood. I feel like every time I hear Matt Healy's name, Youngblood is always in the same sentence. Why do they hate each other so much? Why do they give Youngblood attention? He's awful.
He would win this bracket.
Yes, he would. He would.
I don't in my head.
No, he would win this bracket just because I hate him so much. I don't even. His fans are bad, but like the shit that he does on stage, I never want to see it again.
It's so.
It's like child endangerment because all of the kids there are under 18, and he's doing some like sexual ass stuff. I hate that guy.
Me too.
But every time I hear Matt Healy's name, Youngblood is always somewhere near it. And I don't get why it's like an ongoing thing.
You're so right.
It's like a lifetime rivalry or something.
It shouldn't be. That's the thing. Sorry. Okay.
Alright, Joy Division and Sonic Youth.
Sonic Youth fans are also like, oh, I listen to Sonic Youth and I'm gonna wear a Sonic Youth t-shirt. And you'd be like, oh, cool t-shirt. What's that t-shirt about? And they would be like, oh, you wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
I'm
pretty sure somebody was wearing a Joy Division shirt at Magic the Gathering last night.
Oh, I'm sure.
But that doesn't help their case either.
I mean, I feel like Joy Division fans are a little bit more humble and probably more keep it to themselves, but there's also, the commercialism of Joy Division that's also kind of annoying. But I feel like people who engage with
that kind of helps it, though.
I feel
because Sonic Youth, you don't really have that, so literally every fan is like, oh, you don't know Sonic Youth? Goo is the best album of all time. Said no one ever. I'm going Sonic Youth on this one.
That's I think we could do that.
This one's gonna be bad. The Cure and the Smiths.
I have high respect for Robert Smith, but the fans, I feel like half the fans are like, oh, this is goth music. The other half is like, this is not goth music. And
Actually, this one's not that hard.
whoa. I don't know. I feel like some of the people that like engage with the Cure as in like a goth approach are kind of annoying.
Yeah. Like they only listen to pornography.
Yes, or like they would listen to like Susie and the Banshees and be like, oh, this is like, or like, I don't know. They would be like, this is like peak goth music when it really isn't.
Yeah.
And it's kind of annoying. But also like, I feel like there's some Smiths fans that are like my sister. You know what I mean? And it's,
Is she a big Smiths fan?
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, when I think of Smiths...
Honestly, I don't hate anybody that listens to the Smiths. I just really hate Morrissey.
Oh, this one's difficult.
And then, wait, what's that movie where the chick's like, you like the Smiths? I love the Smiths.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. This one might be solved from a TikTok standpoint. Because the
Then it's
Smiths...
the Smiths.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Just run with it. Put them down. You know, that kind of, the way you wrote that kind of looks like how it looks on the poster. You see how it's written on the side there? The way you wrote it just kind of looks like that.
Oh. Oh yeah, I do see it. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, you did that?
I designed the poster. Yeah.
Next.
Actually, this one might be a little bit more difficult than I thought.
I don't know anything about Daughters besides that one time you said where their album's just actually not good.
Yeah, actually, maybe I don't know enough. But I think I just hate them. So it's probably so I can't really put them ahead because I have a complete bias against anybody that defends them.
I've never heard anything particularly great.
I don't
about
think
them.
it's good. But Rate Your Music thinks it's amazing.
Yeah, what are they?
I think
like
it's
number 53 overall, something stupid like that.
I gave it like a 2, therefore my opinion's correct.
You're objectively correct.
Yeah. Their music might be good. I didn't like it at all. Okay. Black Midi and King Gizzard.
It's King Gizzard.
Explain.
Their fan base is just annoying.
I don't know their fan base actually. I don't think I've
Good.
ever interacted with. Yeah, I don't think Black Midi's fan base is as bad as Black Country New Road.
No,
but that's a different comparison.
Like I feel like Black Midi fans are just silly. Like they're just like haha.
Oh, we didn't put Gex on here.
Oh. You might need to add like an extra 4 artists here. We need to put like a little hyperpop section at the bottom.
Maybe we can.
We could squeeze in a small hyperpop section on both sides here. Or, oh.
It would mess a lot up.
It would. Maybe we could do a bonus round at the end. Where it's just 1, 2, 3, 4.
Or whoever wins this whole thing has to go against Gex.
Yeah.
Because they would make it all the way there anyways.
Yeah.
Alright. King Gizzard. I'm just gonna...
You just have to trust me here.
Elliott Smith and...
I'm gonna have to say Elliott Smith.
Slow Dive. Right? Yeah, okay. Elliott Smith and Slow Dive.
I don't want to have to set up a case here unless you disagree.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I don't like Slow
Like
Dive.
I feel like if
Slow Dive is like...
I feel
I need
threatened.
to take a nap.
Yeah. But I feel like Slow Dive fans are just like, yeah, it's good. Like it's a good album.
Yeah.
And they leave it at that. But I feel like if if we're gonna be telling people that Elliott Smith is more annoying than Slowdive, like we're definitely gonna have people attacking us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But this isn't a judgment across Elliott Smith. Like, his music's, like, good.
Yeah, his fans are just obnoxious.
Yes. Like, diehards.
Yeah. Radiohead and My Bloody Valentine.
This one's actually hard.
Oh, I gotta go Radiohead. Just because of how much they're, like, worshipped in
I'd much rather talk to a
music
Radiohead fan than a My Bloody Valentine fan.
I don't think I would.
Really?
I'd rather talk... Because, like, a My Bloody Valentine fan doesn't have as much to talk about. A Radiohead fan
But,
has
like,
a story for every
you
song.
know what shoegaze is? Do you know why it's called shoegaze? If anybody ever, like, approached me and said, like, do you know why it's called shoegaze? I would, like, jump off of a cliff.
But a Radiohead fan is, like...
I feel like they're just also silly. Like, everyone knows Radiohead is just good. But I feel like Radiohead fans aren't saying, like, this is groundbreaking, most important music ever. Like, I feel like
No, they are.
Are they?
Yes.
Am I out of the loop?
That was, like, when... Okay, what was it? It was after Kid A. I think Kid A was, what, 98 or 99? And then they dropped... What was after Kid A? OK Computer, I think.
Mm-hmm.
When OK Computer came out, it was, like... I mean, this was obviously before I was even born. But, like, from what I've read, and people are still like that, like, in reviews and stuff, they're like, OK Computer literally changed the way, like, everything sounds.
Okay, true. Okay, I'm now thinking about the comments
music
on
and
music.
in underground music.
Okay, if we went to the comments section of OK Computer, we would be really annoyed after, like, 2 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, same thing with Loveless, though. Because...
I think we might be more annoyed with OK
I think
Computer.
Radiohead,
Okay,
yeah.
I kind of forgot that OK Computer exists.
Yeah.
It's because I was listening to In Rainbows earlier, and I was like, this is all we need.
I think... Yeah, that's a really good album. I mean, OK Computer's good, but... And it did change a lot, but... They're just obnoxious about it. Neutral Milk Hotel and the Microphones. These are two that you can't play, like, outside.
No,
you have to listen to these by yourself.
You'd be scaring the host.
Yeah. That would be another good bracket.
That would be. I was going to suggest it, but...
That would be a really good bracket. I mean, I guess we could kind of base this off of that. No. Okay.
I feel like Neutral Milk Hotel fans are more incel.
There's more of them.
There's more of them, and they're a little bit more
Oh,
incel.
You probably have a weird little history incel kind of niche going on with, like, the whole World War II theme.
Yeah. They all have pictures of Anne Frank hung up on their wall.
Yeah, and they, like, sexualize it.
And they probably sexualize it. And they love how the word semen is dropped, like, 20 times in the album.
Yeah.
They love it. That's their favorite part.
But anything with spoken word, like the Microphones, can sometimes bring along some weirdos.
You're attracting a certain type of crowd.
Yeah.
You should have just put the guest.
Oh my god. The Guest. No, I couldn't make fun of him.
There isn't any The Guest fans. It's just us.
Sorry. Nobody made...
I'll make him the thumbnail.
Nobody was...
The thumbnail with him with the heart.
There's just no reason for it to be that. Okay, Neutral Milk Hotel.
Yes.
Okay. On to the Sweet 16. I forgot what was over here, honestly. Alex G and Tame Impala. I'm going with Tame.
Yeah.
It's just...
You escaped
Mine
this
was based
saying,
off of
Alex.
like TikTok success. Tame songs were on there way more.
Yes, and it was more obnoxious content.
Yeah. Oh,
I-
that's a good one too. What was behind the song?
Yeah. Well, I feel like people that use like Alex G sounds on TikTok are just like, oh, like a nice like day out in the park, or like here's my girlfriend and she's so cute.
Yeah, or it's
Like-
like some dude who lives in the Midwest and he's like sitting near like the electrical line thing, and it's like sunset. And he's kind of like shaking the phone on purpose. Those guys are pretty bad too. Those guys are obnoxious, actually. No, we'll stick with Tame. Deftones and Frank. We gotta go with
And
Frank,
then,
I think, right?
I
No, we were just shitting on him. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta remember to not mix up artist and...
yes. Okay, we just need to ask, would you rather...
No, a Frank... Coachella's gonna be... Coachella's gonna be horrible. The day that he performs,
I know.
it's gonna be so bad.
Yes.
Yo, did you know Frank's performing tonight? Just everywhere.
Yeah.
Just everywhere. Oh, the amount of people with, like, buzz cut, bleach green hair at Coachella this year. You can't tell me that's not fucking obnoxious. It's gotta be Frank.
Yeah.
This might be recency bias, because he's performing, but this concert's gonna bring out the worst.
Like, the worst
Like,
kind of
they're-
people are, like, just, like, swarming and
Yeah.
attracted, like...
They're coming out of, like, the cracks of their houses. Like, oh my...
It's like
yeah.
ants to a pile of sugar.
Yeah. And the Reddit posts are probably like, I spent my life savings to go to
Oh
Coachella.
my fucking god. This one's so funny, actually.
Crimes and Mitski.
That is actually really funny.
Based off of just a gut feeling, I'm going Mitski.
Me too.
Okay.
Mitski
I
fans are
can't-
just so insufferably sad.
Yeah, that's...
No hate. No hate. I love Mitski. I love indulging in the sadness, but, you know,
Keep it to yourself.
keep it to yourself.
Nirvana and Lana. Nirvana and Lana.
This one's rough. I'm kind of leaning towards Lana.
Oh, I was going to Nirvana.
You are just a hater. You're in your hater era.
I don't like their fan base.
I know. I can tell.
I don't know. No, maybe it is Lana.
Lana fans are like, they're still out here saying, like, mother, she's mothering, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, and that gets old quick.
And I feel like if you
And I feel like
make
Lana
fun
fans
of
are
somebody for,
toxic.
like, liking Lana, they'll, like, take it to the heart.
Yes.
And Nirvana fans, like, don't really have that attachment as much.
Lana fans are toxic. They will, like, claw and
Yeah.
bite and pull hair.
Yeah.
We should listen to Lana's album. I'm serious.
1975 and Sonic. I'm going with the
Me
1975.
too.
Okay.
Me too.
The Smiths and Black Country New Road.
There's definitely a lot more annoying Smiths fans in the planet. If we were
Okay,
to take
maybe-
a census.
Maybe it wasn't a good idea to put Black Country New Road on it. Because we're farther into their fan base than we are any other group on here. But I guess that's good insight.
We have excellent insight.
I think they're awful.
Really. Do you see Charlie stuck in a glue trap?
No. But it sounds fucking awful. Like, every time you go onto the Reddit, it's like a theory about one of the songs, a theory that Isaac's coming back. Everybody records their
Everyone-
concerts because there's a new song.
Everyone's
every time.
gaslighting each other to believe in Isaac's coming back.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
And, like, I don't know, but maybe it's obnoxious when you are a fan. But from an outside, it's really not. Because they don't really force
yeah.
it onto, like,
I feel like we keep to ourselves. We keep to our circle.
yeah, because you don't meet Black Country New Road fans.
Yes.
Unless, like, something happens where the name is brought up, but it's not from one of you. Like, like an outside, I think it's the Smiths.
Yeah, sure.
We might just be protecting. No.
No, the Smiths are more widespread. They've had more time to earn annoyance.
Yeah, that's true. King Gizzard and Elliott Smith. This one's kind of hard for me.
I'm like kind of leaning towards King Gizzard. I'd much rather hang out with somebody who listens to Elliott Smith than King Gizzard. This one's silly. This one's so silly.
Oh wait, where am I
We're
going
on
with
Radiohead.
this? Radiohead and Neutral Milk Hotel. Oh. I'm going with Radiohead.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I feel like there's
there's more
of them.
The more like music nerd your fan base is, the more I'm gonna go against it, because of like
the pretentiousness.
Yes, like if like we're talking about albums that like you personally like or something, and your like defense to me saying okay computer, like I'm not saying it's bad, but if I was like okay computer like isn't as good as people think it is, and then you're like, oh but it's the highest rated album on Rate Your Music.
It's the second.
Second. Whoops.
It was the first.
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm being annoying now. I'm the one.
Kendrick.
I should be at the middle of the.
But no here. Kendrick fans know that it's number one on Rate Your Music.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Okay, that's a whole different.
That's a different discussion. Funny, I never thought about that.
Yeah, most Kendrick fans don't even know what Rate Your Music is.
Yes.
So what are we going with?
Radiohead. I feel like Neutral Milk Hotel fans, they'll like be understanding to like why people wouldn't like it.
Well, and you also have the Neutral Milk Hotel fans from like Ireland who are just cool.
They're just chilling.
Yeah, like they're just like in a pub. Cause it is kind of like pub music.
Like
like if you don't like.
If you like your early 2000s, just listen to it. Sure.
It's more pubby. I don't know. Tame and Frank. Now, okay, this is like they're in like a similar area.
Yeah.
Both have younger fan bases. Both are one person.
Do you know he's just one guy? He actually does all the production and songwriting by himself and records it. He plays all the instruments. Did you know that? It's just one guy. His name's Kevin Parker.
Trying to think if I have anything else against Frank fans or Tame fans. I feel like we kind of let it all out in round one.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't have gone as hard.
Maybe it should be a matter of like how willing are the fans are willing to die for this artist.
It would be Frank. Yeah.
Did you expect Frank to get this far?
Not when I didn't think about it, but then when I thought about it, yeah. Yeah, his fans are really bad. But I think it is the Coachella thing coming up, and that concert is really sticking in my brain. Because Coachella, that's going to be bad. That's going to be really bad.
But we're both going to be, like, sitting around a laptop at like, 1 a.m. in the dark watching, like, the videos on YouTube of him performing next week. That's going to be me next weekend.
Yeah, because it'll probably be, like, a 40-minute set anyways.
It'll be a 40-minute set, and I'll be sitting in my room at 1 a.m. in the dark watching it.
They paid all of that money to go see Frank do, like, half of nights and then leave before the beat drop with a shirt that says, don't cheat on your spouse or something. It's just commandments. Frank's in a religious arc. This one I'm going with Lana.
Really? Okay, fine.
No defense.
Honestly, I'd be more scared to be attacked by a Mitski fan than a Lana fan.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like Mitski fans are...
I feel like Mitski fans, you're dealing with, like, girls who were taking antidepressants. And then Lana...
Both ways.
No, Lana, you're dealing with, like, BPD.
Girls that are on,
like Xanax.
Adderall, maybe.
Like Xanax.
Oh, on downers, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Lana fans... I mean, a lot of coke usage, I will say that.
I'm just thinking of which one would attack me more violently.
I'm thinking of, like...
A Lana fan.
I'm thinking, like, from, an intelligence standpoint.
Oh.
Yeah, like...
Oh, I was just thinking of which one.
I feel like Mitski fans would be able to, like, dig up something deep and say something that, like, actually hurt my feelings.
I was thinking of it as, like, which one is more homicidal.
Oh, Lana fans.
Yeah. Like, which one would I be more concerned about killing me? Like, seriously injuring me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, sure. We can run with that.
Okay. I'm going with the 1975.
Really? Well, okay. It's hard because Maddie Healy is Morrissey. Morrissey is Maddie Healy.
No, we're fans here. Fans.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Fans.
Yes.
Um.
Then the 1975.
You've been to a 1975 concert.
Horrible.
That crowd must have been awful.
It was horrible.
It must be like a... The only way I can put it is a One Direction concert.
Yeah.
It has to be like that.
It's like more like... I would say
like, I feel like English teachers go to it. You know, that kind of thing.
Generally, the crowd was like kind of like
kids with their parents.
Entitled millennials. A lot of entitled millennials.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking like 15-year-olds with their parents' first concert.
No, believe it or not. Yeah. But it's also like a bunch of like, I guess like teenage girls who think they're better than everybody else.
Yeah.
Because like they smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I went to go to the show, there was this like older guy. He like approached my friend and I. He was trying to convince my friend and I that he met Maddie Healy backstage and smoked a cigarette with him, and he kept the bit going for like 30 minutes, and it was actually like really fucking annoying. Yeah, it's like those kind of people. Like, you did not smoke a cigarette with Maddie Healy backstage.
And why would you brag about that anyways?
Like, okay, you probably got like, what do you call it, like a fucking cold sore now.
A cold sore.
Or, what do you got? Herpes.
Herpes?
Yeah, same difference.
Are you implying that Maddie Healy has sexual relations?
Yeah.
Oh, he definitely, like, manipulates people.
He definitely had...
I'm a lead singer in a band.
No, he is known to have groupies, especially back in the day. Like, peak when I was going to the 1975 concerts, that's when he
You
had
could have been
groupies.
one. You were lucky you got out.
Oh, I was too young. I was like 13, 14, actually.
I don't know how I view them. I think maybe I don't take them serious enough.
I don't take the 1975 seriously at all anymore.
I just think of them as like a... Like, I feel like if a movie came out about, like, if One Direction continued, and they were in their, like, late 30s, and they were kind of, like, beat up and, like, drunks. Like, I feel like that's, like, the 1975.
Yes, they are all kind of beat and drunk.
Are they older?
They are a little bit older.
Like, are they in their 30s?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't feel as bad making that comparison.
No, that
then.
generalization's, like, pretty spot on.
I just thought their fan base would be a lot younger.
They are generally... I mean, back in the day, like, when I was listening to them, but, like, everyone's kind of age. I wouldn't really say there's any...
Well, yeah, they were in their, 20s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like there aren't many, like, new...
Yeah, that's what
fans,
I figured.
So we're all kind of, like, aged with them. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. King Gizzard and Radiohead.
Probably Radiohead.
Yeah.
The other video, Radiohead, didn't even move on to the second round.
Yeah, I don't... There must be some bias there. I've been trying to keep my biases out.
Not doing a good job, either of us.
What do you mean?
We spent a good amount of time just shitting on the artist, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I feel like this is more diverse than I thought the Final Four was gonna be, though. Like I didn't expect the 1975 to make it this far. I didn't expect Lana to make it this far. I definitely didn't expect Frank. Radiohead I expected. Frank and Lana. This is kind of like
if you're
a Frank fan would date a Lana fan kind of thing.
Yes, but if you're also taking the approach like, oh, who's gonna murder me more violently, I feel like it might be Frank fans.
Really?
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of them.
Really?
I mean, it's more of a, I don't know if it's just like, because I'm just a man hater, but
they'd like cry if they stubbed their toe.
Oh, there's also that realm.
I think of like, how do I describe this? Like, small studio apartment in Southern California, like all white furniture, trying to live like a cool.
Wait, remember that painting of the guy's video game setup?
Hubert?
Yeah, Hubert. I feel like that's like average Frank Ocean fan.
No, he's an Earl fan. That's an average Earl fan. Earl sweatshirt. No, a Frank fan is like
kind of try hard. No.
it depends on if the fan bought the cock ring or not.
It's $30,000, and you have to get it custom ordered.
You know, if a Frank fan got a cock ring though, and he had a girlfriend, like every time they fucked after that, he'd wear it.
Yes, absolutely.
And like he'd be thinking about Frank.
Absolutely, 110%.
Okay, so it's Frank. Because a lot. What did a lot of fans do?
They would say the coke necklace stays on during sex.
Fuck, this one's harder than I thought. How do we figure this one out? If we were like an established YouTube channel, we could go out and find a Frank fan and a Lana fan, and then interview them. That'd be a good one.
I mean, we both do like Frank Ocean and Lana Del Rey. I mean, I like Lana Del Rey and Frank Ocean.
Yeah, but we know what the experiment is, so we can't be obnoxious.
I guess.
Plus, I don't think we're very obnoxious with our favorites. I mean, maybe we are. Maybe just saying that implies that we are.
Yeah.
Okay. Frank and Lana.
You don't think we're insufferable?
I like to think I'm not. I don't think
Maybe because you don't tell anybody. Maybe because if you don't talk about it to anyone else.
If you don't talk about it, then nobody's going to find you insufferable.
I guess. This is why I don't talk about my interests.
But do I really have a favorite? Oh, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I guess I do talk about Black Country New Road a lot with you.
Yeah, but I also really
like what I sent you the other day, where I was like, what did I say? Is the wrong trousers about Isaac? Because I was listening to it in the car and I heard like one line and I was like, oh, I figured it out. Okay, yeah, we keep reverting back to. Okay, let's do the other one. 1975 and Radiohead.
Oh gosh. I don't know if I just have bias because I've been in the 1975 fan base for like literally like 8 years.
I'm going Radiohead.
Really? I guess if we're gonna like take numbers, if we're gonna count how many annoying people are in each fan base, it would be Radiohead.
Yeah. Did you know Thom Yorke has the longest song ever made?
fine.
He has the longest song ever made.
Ooh.
Did you know that? He made it for an art exhibit in Australia.
Shut the fuck up.
The artist didn't want it to repeat at all. So he made a song that was like 30 days long or something, and nothing repeats in the song. We tried to avoid it, but it's back.
I would say, okay,
If Frank and Lana were performing on the same stage,
which I think has probably happened.
Who would fight their way to the front and who would get stuck in the back?
Lana fans
would be in the front.
You really think so?
I think Lana fans would murder Frank fans.
I was thinking like Lana
Like when
fans
I think of a
would
Frank
probably
Ocean
keep to
fan, I think of like
themselves more.
Timothy Chalamet.
Shut the fuck up.
When I think of a Frank fan. Like too clean, too neat, too
Okay.
organized.
Okay.
That's a Frank fan.
All right. I can't. Okay. Sure. Yes.
You see what I mean?
Yes, I see what you mean.
At least Lana fans are like more realistic. You know what I mean?
What?
What?
Wait. Okay. I'm confused. All right.
Wait, what? Why?
Oh. Okay. No. Whatever. So it's down to.
Radiohead and Frank. Wait, Frank won that, right?
That's why I was
Or
confused.
did we go Lana?
That's why I was confused. I thought we went with Lana.
Why? I thought we went Frank because they're like unrealistic. Right?
I would be more upset at Lana fans for being so vicious.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Only if this made sense.
Yeah. One good argument here. We need to come up with the final conclusion. Whoever wins this goes against the Gex. We already know who wins
Yeah,
that.
we already know who wins.
What's a good way to...
I would say if I were to go to a Radiohead show, I would be a lot less intimidated by the fan base than going to a Lana show. Like I would feel insecure and like scared to show my face the whole time at a Lana show.
Yeah, Radiohead, you could like go sit at the bar and there would be like
a couple normal
like a
people,
5'7" guy. He's like short, kind of stubby, got glasses on. He has an OK Computer shirt on, and his hair's kind of receding. And he could tell you all about them. But in like a cool way. Like you could listen to him because he has like cool facts about it. Like, oh, I saw them 3 years ago in an underground basement. I don't know where I'm going with this.
I don't know. A lot of fans, you like approach her and be like, "Did you listen to the AKA Lizzie Grant tapes or like the unreleased songs from?" She was like,
Yeah, but you have Radiohead fans like that too.
I don't feel like there's that many of
Yeah,
those.
maybe not.
A lot of fans like, "What do you mean your favorite song isn't Serial Killer?" Like who the fuck has ever heard that song? The question is, you keep spelling it wrong.
With an E?
It is with an E.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, they're gonna kill me if they see
Yeah.
this video.
Yeah, they're after
I spelled
you.
it wrong the whole bracket.
Yeah. Sorry, I waited this long to tell you.
And that is our bracket. So well written.
I would like insert a picture of like Isaac Wood like somewhere here now.
Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and leave
To
a
oatmeal and
suggestion on the
grits.
nice video. Have a nice day or night. Bye.